I'm just going to leave the camera running now because I'm going to go into the station. I'm going into the police station. I'm going to leave the camera running so that it's recording to me, not to the police. I'm not going to film the police anymore. I just want it on me, making the recording, so that I've got it on record for you people to know that I'm at the police station. Put that on. I'll go in there and I'll put the watch on. I'll switch the watch on, so hopefully one of them will go, and my recorder, because I want to go in there and record the thing. Otherwise nobody will believe me. That's what I keep saying. The police are hiding the fraud. That's all I want to say. The police are corrupting the system. The police have corrupted this case by tampering with it. Recording. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Camera on? On me? Everyone's on? Off we go. As long as we don't point cameras at their face. That's all that matters. We've been lucky because no police have accosted me on the block. You see? See? I'm doing this on my own because there's nobody else who will make it worse if somebody else was there apart from Robert. Robert is very good. He knows the law. He knows the law. He knows how to do these mortgages, and he knows what's a crook and fraud. He knows. So I'm lucky to have Robert to give me a hand to explain to the police that they are now committing more fraud. Really, it's a commercial title, lien. When you do mortgage liens, contracts, that's only between me and those other people. They're complaining about something, really, while I'm recording this, that it wasn't the police's decision to speak for that girl, because it wasn't the owner talking. It was that girl that asked me to leave because the police said, that police in this station, the one that I'm going to chase after tomorrow, that made that decision for me to go. I'm going back again after I tell the police that I haven't finished my job. I'm a private investigator, okay? I'm allowed to go and do a private investigator's job by going in there and seizing anything that has a bill on it. So they're not going to be dumb. They're not going to play like they don't know anything. They're not qualified. They're not qualified to make decisions about contracts and public opinion. Okay, they're not supposed to interfere with anything like this, because it's got to go before someone who's qualified. That's why that public Detective Karen Malthus can't do this. So just going. Please, I'm sorry.
We can't link, I'll have a look at the video, but if we can't link it, it'll be then. And if we don't have their details or anything. Anyway, so we'll most likely send up. Yeah.
Replacement or it's quite old? Oh,
Do you have the serial number still, do you think? Probably not, or that long ago. I'll give you an email address anyway. If you do, just email it through to us. And it just means we don't get to come across like when we put in that serial number, or come back with this is where it was stolen from. So it actually was. Sorry sir, can you please come up? Just had a read of it. Unfortunately, we aren't able to make any decisions on what we can do now because our officer in charge, Sergeant Overall, is not actually in at the moment, but he will be back tomorrow in the morning. We'll get him to read this. If he says, look, I'm not quite sure, check with the board, but they've finished for the day as well, so it's best that we can get in contact with you tomorrow and then we'll explain to you what we can do. What is your... Better knowledge of that too. So I will give you a phone call and I'll just talk to my sergeant. He kind of says yes or no, or he might be maybe the calls by first but you'll make that decision. Your contact number? Auckland Central Police Station. Yes, they're under detectives. Their home number is? Yep, 774. So they're finished for the day. Email address? Get in contact with you and we've got exactly what we know, what we're doing. If we can't do anything, they will have a chat to you as to why they can't do it. But they have better knowledge.
Hello? 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 Who's that? Good, good. I'm just a bit busy at the moment. Want to try me a little later? Oh, okay. Where are you from? I'm sorry, I'm just out of touch at the moment. Oh, I see. So just not good at this time. I'm in the police station. Okay, bye.
How long ago was it? But it's always worth having a look at it. Yeah, exactly.
Has this ever happened previously? Around here, is it?
Yeah, right. Oh,
So you're right there. Oh wow, so it is really public. Really, nah, this would be really old.
oh, will it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And who do you suggest is like?
Oh,
What doesn't it look like? Do you know how old it is? Oh, really? Yeah. So it would be quite interesting to know, like, I would be thinking on that myself, right? Anything else you would like to say to me? That's a bit ironic, isn't it? It is weird. Unless they take different, different frames and then join them together. How long ago was this really?
That's just around the time when I.
So he has turned up to university.
Yeah.
So,
And he was threatening basically my house.
okay, so it's, did you call the police when that happened?
I don't know what you can do, see.
That, but it's yeah. Yeah.
Actually, at that time, he was still like pretending he's a friend, I gave him a loan, stuff like that. So he was helping me with some stuff.
Did he do anything? What did he do?
Basically, just ready to punch me in my face.
Sounds like it's making
Because
sense.
I'm very, very fast. His son was there, so I guess that.
And what, how long ago did that happen? Can you confirm the date?
It's around.
So your white box still there?
Hi. I just want to make a complaint, if I can now, for someone owes me money. Business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the circumstances?
Well, I've invoiced him for a bill against the two directors from my company. And so there's more to what's happening with the land in question on the what I'm doing to recover my costs. It's a private contract with public's shareholders in my company that are out of pocket to these two. It's a fraud, corrupted case that I want cleared up, but I need to make an official complaint. It'll drag up into court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I, is this?
This is well, I want to just write it short, but this is an idea of what's happened. It's quite an extensive case, and the police are in it as well, because they rang up and said, just tell me to go away, basically. But they're not qualified to do that. I'm more of a contract lawyer, proficient in contract law, and especially land and mortgages and all that sort of thing. So these are more or less tampering with my evidence on a land. I do land, and that's what's the problem here. Yeah, it's a big fraud case.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it, but if you keep talking, I feel like
Oh, I see. But it was better for me to make it short because that's just extended
yeah.
from what I want to make. I just want to make a written complaint that will come into.
And now with those missed calls, the only thing I really worry is the 9,000 pound at least have kids.
Yeah. 2013.
And I understand that just because of the.
Have you moved?
Yeah, we have moved. We have moved from that place.
And do you know he doesn't, is he anywhere else?
So you've got a lot more there anymore.
That's okay to do.
Do you have insurance? So we could jump through through hoops just to get it. If you think it's enough time to do it.
So is your complaint with the police or?
No, with those two. It's for those two people that I'm alleged to have committed fraud in the land title. And the police have got involved in it by saying for me to tell me to go because it wasn't there. It wasn't a girl within the office. They all know what I'm going there for. I'm telling the police. I'm giving them police these notices to tell them what I'm doing. And so far it's been 4 days that I've been telling the police what I was intending to do.
Okay.
And then the police, when she said to me, I said, who made the complaint? She said, well, she made the complaint. And I said, well, what did they say? They said the police, someone in here is not qualified in front of me in the contract law to say for me to go away. So I said, right, I'm going to deal with the police. It's a police problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow and see.
Do you want me to take a photocopy of
Yeah,
it?
take a photocopy of that.
Show it to my
Yeah.
superior.
Yeah.
Because mate, it's over my head.
Yeah, because because it's somebody who said go away had no authority to say that
Yeah.
because it's all on record here.
Write your details down, right?
Yep.
And I'll get someone to look through it and give you a call.
Yeah, you can.
Do you want?
I need to make a complaint official.
Yeah.
It's a small one. I just need to fill a complaint to start the process off. I
Do
really.
you want a copy of this?
Yeah, I want a
Yeah.
copy of that, but I just want to fill your thing a little bit, just to put a teeny bit. 1, 3, 6, 8, 4, 8, 4, 2, 0, 2, 7, 3, 8, 1, 3.
Or a photo of the bike as well. These are police reference number there, so that's what you would put to insurance.
Okay.
And that's just the responsibility.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Have you got a phone to ring your wife?
Yeah,
cool.
all good.
Awesome.
Cheers.
No
Thanks very
worries.
much.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay. Street. Two. Sorry. Go or tell me to go. I see. Debbie. For technical meeting.
I'll leave this for my supervisor.
Yep.
And then
I'm
he'll
just following
be
the
in touch
process.
with you.
They've been following me all along,
Who has?
Tony Geldenhuis.
Oh, okay.
And
He'll
so,
know about it then.
yeah, well, it would not have been him that made the call because he would have knocked
No.
off. He would have knocked off before 4. So somebody else made the decision to tell me to go away when Tony
who that
knows.
was.
Tony knows I'm there for a purpose, for a
Okay.
reason, and it's all that's on record. So I still need to fill a complaint now, a small little complaint form.
What
I need
about though?
about that. I want to lodge a complaint.
Mm.
And it's going to go to the police conduct authority too for whoever rang up to tell me
The
to.
IPCA is different than what you want to do.
Hmm?
The IPCA is different.
What's the IPCO?
What you were just talking about, the police complaint form.
Yeah. So what's the process? What's
It's an online form that you need to fill out.
online?
Yeah.
Oh, now that part's okay. I can deal with that.
Oh, okay.
But what I meant is the complaint over the counter here. I
Yeah.
want to register it as a complaint, just
Yeah.
a short one,
Yeah.
to make the thing start,
Yeah.
the process start.
I'm not going to start that today until my supervisor's had a read over
Oh, is that
this,
right?
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So
right.
so who's that? Tony?
Tony.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm going to
since
come
he-
and see him in the morning.
Yeah, that's fine. Since
because
he
he'll-
knows
he'll-
the ins and outs of it, I
He'll
don't
sort
want
it
to
out
start it.
because
Yeah.
he was on the end of the phone. I'm on the other end of the
Okay.
phone. And if anything happened, he would phone me, but he didn't phone me. See?
Probably busy.
No. He would have warned me that
Mm.
look, I've been talking. I want to know who made the phone call.
I don't know, mate.
It might not be him. That's your son.
Yeah.
Sorry. So he'll know. I'll just leave it in easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave this on his
And what's
desk.
your name?
Charlie.
Thank you, Carly. Bye. Have a good night. Well, I hope the camera's rolling. Carly. Better write that down. Carly. Carly. Okay, Carly. 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 Took my letter 6:30 p.m. Okay. She said her supervisor. She said can't take a complaint. Can't take complaint. Complaint. Okay, so that's. I'm going to put the camera on. Finish it off. So, I'm over here. So, yep, it's still recording. It's still recording. And I've got the camera rolling here in the watch. I'll put this down for a minute. Hold on. I'll get my watch out. Put that on. So I'm just at the police station here. Now I've just lodged this memo to Tony Gillen House. Very late because I wrote 4 pages. It took me all afternoon from when I left the 561 Cook Street. So I want to find out who did the phone call to me. I just want to know who did the phone call to me on this complaint. Okay, so that's all I want to do. And so that's all I want to do today. Just to make sure I lodged it in the police station. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later. And I've done my job today. Boys in blue, good on them, good on them. So I'll just put this one away. I thought they were going to handcuff me, but I think they know me better enough. So I'm just making sure that I follow the law and do my job. So there was a lot of them. I thought, ooh, a lot of those people are going to tackle me and tie me up. Okay, so I'm just going to go now down to back home with this. And I'm just saying that I've just reported in, put it that way, to the station with my new information for Tony Gillen guys. Good man. And so I just put that over there. So I won't follow. I'll make sure it don't follow. So I can get a better view on me. Okay. So I'll just, one more time today. I'm at the Auckland Central Police Station, just going back home. It's about 7:40 now, and I think my viewers are watching and waiting for expectant news about the outcome today. Now, with 161 Cook Street, I'm going to find out from Tony tomorrow who made the phone call to tell Dee for me to go away.
Daqui a todo dia você comprar uma blusa?
For them, for those people who were in the office, it was very quiet as a mouse, and they waited till I got there. I had to get somebody else to take me to the office because I didn't know who to go to. I walked right through the building, spoke to a few people, and so one of them said, go down to that office over there. I went down there and somebody took me to the right office, Tournament Holdings Limited. At the moment, you've seen me arrest the property. That's legally arrest the property. And file the information into the police station here, and then nothing said. The first time a complaint was made today, pull the police into the contract, into this commercial levy land contract. It's dangerous. When you do that, you're third party, because Aaron Pascoe pulled the police in, this is just broken another law. We're just breaking law after law after law in contract law. If you know contract law, Robert Wanoa and me are right into contract law. And we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing with the law. So, those people watching on video, on YouTube, you're watching what is going to happen next. And now it's the police that stopped me going about my business. And we're talking the animals here, which is mortgage. But probably the fraud mortgage, I've been explaining it, what a mortgage fraud is, and who commits mortgage fraud, and who corrupts their titles, and now who is the authority to uphold the law, to break it. Right? The law was broken today. In commercial contracts, the law was broken today because I'm a private prosecutor. I can go and issue invoices or bills on any business as a corporate myself. Talking that language. So, I went there to find who the property manager is, so I can ask them for the keys and leave. That's what I went there for today. I told police on the citation or the new information that he wanted, the circumstantial evidence. My circumstantial evidence is assessed by someone in this police station who's not qualified, who is not a lawyer, who is not a commercial contract levy lawyer to make that decision. Now, that's broken the law. That's broken the law badly in the police. That's why their image is of being big toughy, like Ross Moran said. The police are forced amongst themselves. It's not going to be like that. And I complained to the Police Complaints Authority online tonight. Okay, become serious. It's serious that £1 trillion bill, this is the reason why they've been doing it to me for 6 years. I'm still standing here. I've seen the police come and go from me. I've seen them go, and no police in here has an authority to do fraud investigations this way. They cannot do this. There's no police in here, in this whole establishment. That's what I was looking for, and no one would tell me. I ended up on Karen Malthas down the South Island with her name on this station's administration as the criminal investigator for the Auckland District Police area. Okay? With Richard Chambers as the area district commander, the new one, with Mike Clement gone. You see, he said to me, Mike Clement, I cited him for this. He said to me, John, we have no jurisdiction over what you're doing now. See, that's what he said. I'm holding him to that. I'm holding Aaron Pascoe, Detective Senior Sergeant Aaron Pascoe, criminal investigator, what he said. Read my affidavit. Now, these guys read my affidavit. And I'm saying to Tony Geldenhuis, station manager, he hasn't got authority to do this case or do private prosecutions like I'm a private prosecutor. I can do private prosecution in the court if I want to know the court. I'm in the London court, right? I'm in the London court if I throw anybody in there that counter my claim. If anybody puts up a fight, that's what I'm waiting for, someone to fight and stick them in there, and that's the end of them. Once it goes in there, they're gone. Okay, because you've got no jurisdiction. Like Mike Clement says, he's the past investigator here, the area district commander. Gone to Wellington, you see, they just shift them. Now, who's in here that's got authority to look at this case? I'm saying to you, Tony, you have no jurisdiction over me in Admiralty mortgages on land. All land, you have no jurisdiction higher than what I've got to the head of it. Okay? So someone, I'm citing whoever said, you better tell me tomorrow, because it's online, this is on video, and it's holding up my business. I should be in London now doing my King William party and my Westminster line right in there to boot the Queen out, your Queen out. Okay, I'm going to take the trust over, and all that gold and all that belongs to the King. And I'm over here doing the King's business on this land. And I've been stopped today, injured again. I've been injured. I'm holding you liable, responsible for who made that phone call. It's in trouble with me. In trouble, online, straight to the High Court of Admiralty in London, and out of here. I'll put those acts of Parliament that I have in the lower house of Parliament in Westminster on anybody Who did that to me today? You have damaged my ship and my cargo, my property, and my being, and my name, and my title as Tahitian royal family here on these land lots to Rogan England title. Okay? That's my title over your titles that I'm saying here. You better let me go back and finish my job off tomorrow, Tony. When I come in the morning with Robert, Robert knows everything about the law. You better know more than I do about the law. You better know who in this station must be a lawyer. You must get a lawyer in front of me tomorrow here, because I want to see what he's going to say and rub him out. Okay? I want our best lawyer. Even their lawyers can't get near this. That's why they shut their mouth, Tony, because they're fraud. I can prove it. I've already proven it anyway. That's all I want to say today, because you fellas putting me through a lot of trouble. You're putting me through a lot of trouble, and you're going to have to pay for it. You're going to have to pay for me going through all this trouble, walking up, down, going around, and give me the runway. Tony, give me the runway. So that's what I want to do today. I just want to film the Sky Tower and go away from here with at least some positive, not negative, that I've just come from there. And that girl saying she can't make a complaint. I want to put a complaint over the counter, you see, so they know straight away, oh, don't deal with me, don't let them do a complaint. Well, I'm coming in to do a complaint. I'm doing it online tonight, Tony, from this video. It's running now. I'm going to put a complaint on the video, on YouTube, and on the Police Complaints Authority, right in front of everybody. I'm going to put that online, what I write, so that the whole world is my witness. Okay? Because of what you've done today, your staff, or you, has tampered with my evidence. And that's bad. You know that? I want you, Tony, tomorrow. I want you tomorrow to let me finish my job off and go and seize the office like how I went today. That was my job today. I told you what I was going to do. You never said anything. The phone didn't ring. You didn't tell me to leave. Someone else did. Right? Someone else did. You wouldn't talk to them like that and tell me to leave. You wouldn't talk to me like that. It's not like you to tell him to leave, because if it was you, you're in trouble. But if it's someone else, I want you to correct that, because this is going viral now. It's going viral. I'm going to sit down over there before I walk home and have a little rest, because my legs are sore from walking all over the place today, and I'll lay it right on you. I'll lay all these things that are happening to me. You've damaged my ship and my body all this time, these 6 years. That's what you got the £1 trillion for putting me in. My chief died, right, while I was doing this with them, and they were putting all their faith in me. Now they did. You made them go away and left me to do all this job to sort you fellas out. Now, you've been in that station the longest. And I want to finish this off. I want to finish this video off on this note. So, okay. I'll come in with Robbie in the morning. He'll ask you a few questions. He's very proficient on commercial law. And I want him to tell you why you made a decision on your own, or your staff made a wrong decision. I want you to correct it. It's gone beyond now. It's gone beyond, so I've got to take action from your staff. Someone is not professional, like this girl, Lauren, said, well, it's over her head. Yes, it's over most people's heads, Tony, and it's crucial. It's really, really serious. If someone makes a decision like that in front of me to tell me to leave, they, right, Detective Sergeant Aaron Pascoe made the wrong move at Kuhoi, and it was his big mouth that stopped me so far, and someone now who's just did the same thing and broke the law again. The contract law I'm talking about, Tony. I'm talking about the contract law. Better read up on it, because you'll need a lawyer better than what I am, and they won't win the case. Okay? The 2-hour cases in Britain, it's all over. It's all over. You're either right or you're wrong. It's my word against yours, now. My word against the police person. I've got to nail one person so I can build that person with the invoice. Okay? I'll turn this camera off. These off. So that's that one off, and I'll turn the one off, and I'll go home and tell my fans to see who they think is wrong. To see who they think is wrong. Okay? That's what I want to say. Who they think is wrong. So I'm just going to read this. I'm going to read this through on the video because it's got some more left on it. So I'm going to put it up here. I'll put video over here, and I'm going to read it flat out. So it's on record on the video. Okay? Right. I'm going to go like this. I think I did it before. Anyway, I'll read it. Complaint to Auckland Central Police Station for shareholder public debt. Okay? That the debt, those two owe me debt, and my shareholders and people. Police station at 4:17 p.m. after going onto 161 Cook Street filmed the site without incident or complaint of filming and going into offices to find the property manager. I was taken to the offices of Tournament Holdings, and the office girl said her name was Debbie. I said, "Are you the manager of this land?" I said, "I am the legal landowner, and I've come in to salvage the keys to this building." She then asked me to leave. She said the police told her to tell me to leave the property. I then said to her that I cite her for asking me to leave when I said I am the owner. And now she is in a contract fraud with Douglas Rickard Bell, the original fraudster, contract on video down on the court records for injuring my ship. That's me, my body, my ship, and my car, which is the assets, the land, my chief land, okay? My ship of Admiralty, which is mortgage, okay? The King William mortgage. The court-martial orders, and they've violated my court-martial orders as a private prosecutor. I'm allowed to take a bill, debt, into debt, that bail note. I'm allowed to take this in to collect the debt, okay? I'm a debt collector, okay? Qualified debt collector to myself and Britain, okay? Britain rules. I'm going on a Britain rule. So, so the records for video down on court records for injuring my ship of Admiralty court-martial orders. So I've got orders that I take into the police station, right? Took those orders yesterday. So Tony read what I was going to do. My intentions were clear. I'm going there to pick the keys up, okay, and evict those James Brown's staff out of it, okay, because I want the land back. I said she's not qualified to say that to me. Should be the owners. The owners should have said for me to go, not somebody else unqualified to stack up against all these titles, okay, and who should be the owners who are standing aside and committed her to interfere with this reported case to the police. Okay? I told the police clearly what I'm doing, to go and do it. And she rang up the police to complain when I said I'm here to take the building over. Okay? Because I had a right to it, because that's what I said. I'm just doing what I said. My job is to seize property as owing the debts, okay? The invoice debts, okay? Nothing wrong with that. That's the contract. It's none of anybody's business. Police now an official complaint online tonight on the Police Complaints Authority. I will complain on there about this station. It's going to go like a can of worms when something like this happens and the police are not informed, okay? In the private commercial contract broke the law, so the police interfered to tell her to tell me to leave. That police is not a contract lawyer to make decisions on this contract between James Brown, Simon Roundtree and me. Why I make this complaint against the police man or woman who told Debbie to tell me, to a qualified native chief assessor of these lands, a state is mine and my chiefs, had no legal, lawful right to make that decision without expert law to back it up. In other words, a contract lawyer. So, I make this complaint against that police woman or man to the Police Complaints Authority tonight. Why that police man sided with the authority, with the owners, who could not respond to my claim. I told her it's going to go as a further complaint to the Scotland Yard and the High Court of Admiralty in London as a serious fraud commercial contract default against the police and the lady, Debbie, who asked me to leave after the fact that I have legal titles over these lands that are breaking their own laws. I want to see if it was Tony Galvin and I who made that decision to ask me to go, to leave. Quote, citation, I'm citing Debbie, Office Manager of Tournament Holdings Limited. Quote, the police asked you to leave. That's what she said. The police asked you to leave. I told her my name. I told her to go to Facebook. I told her to go on YouTube and have a look to see what I'm doing with that land. And it's been going on for a long time. I told her Doug Ricard was the fraudster that sold it to him, and it's still stuck in a fraud. They don't think they're going to get away with it. No. It's just dragging more people in. Now it's dragged the police in. It's that phone call. I warned you. I warned James Brown not to ring the police. I warned Simon Roundtree not to ring the police because it'll drag the police in. It has now. That broke our confidence. Tony, I'm sorry. My people said, go and put in a complaint. That's what they said. That's what the complaint said. My people following me are my dedicated followers online. Okay? They are watching what you're doing and what your police are doing. They're learning how to do a fraud. Okay? I am citing Debbie for her statement to me to leave, and it is her who I told as accessory to fraud, and this complaint is now on Facebook as evidence of her part in tampering with my default contract to James Pierce Brown and Simon Brennan Rentry. I told her it just got worse for all involved in the Douglas Ricard Bell fraud case, that this one is linked to will not go away in any court. So she and the police man or woman there, confirmation at Northland Central Police Station, a report of complaint about me being on site, is now liable, her and the policeman or woman involved, if it is not Tony Galvin who is looking after my side of the case. Up to now, no one has complained about me being on the site. For 3 days, filming and find who is the property manager. I went there to find the property manager as a private prosecutor, debt collector. Okay? I have every right to enter the property as a debt collector to find outstanding bills, especially invoices of this nature. Okay? These are commercial contracts. I have a right, legal right to go as a private person in the public, for the public. It's the public's money. You can hear me on the videos saying I'm there for the public. Okay? So these people are defrauding the public. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm there as a public account person to make everybody honest. Well, we can see what's happening here. So what I published as being the owner of the property, 161 Cook Street, is widely known throughout the world in New Zealand. They did know I was going to turn up and find them in the end. Now I know who is in charge of this land while it is the police, while it is something. Anyway, we'll carry on with what I have here. A further complaint to Scotland Yard and the High Court of Admiralty. I think we went from there. Anyway, I'm going to cut it there because it's getting dark. I'm going to leave it at that. You can see the rest online. It is online already. I put it online, and I just want to watch it off. So I just want to go home now because I've done enough for a day, and I just have to tell my crew what has happened, but they'll understand that this is not a quick fix thing, and it was going to have some fight back. You can fight in the High Court of Admiralty in London and lose anyway. You're going to lose anything you stack up against me. You're going to lose because the battle was won when you didn't turn up in front of me. Okay? So that's the end of it. And the police are assisting, aiding and abetting the fraudsters. That's what I'm trying to say here. Thank you very much. I better get going. There's a long way to go. And the film must have ran out. No, it's still good. So anyway, I'll just go down this way. You see the time is about 7:30 now, and I'll just go back home and just 1 day behind now. We're just 1 day behind. I'm hoping that tomorrow Tony will let me go and finish my job off. That's the honourable thing he can do, and say they made a mistake. Okay, I want him to say they made a mistake, but it has forced me. I've been told by my crew and the people to make an official complaint to the complaints authority. It won't affect Tony. It'll only affect those people I'm saying that rang up. But if it's him that's rang, then I'm citing him on that. I don't think it was him because it was after 4 o'clock when Tony made when I made the call. It was late because he usually goes home before 4, and he would have gone by then. Okay, so I just want to leave it there, and the camera's still going, but I just want to just talk a bit more about my events today. This morning I got up and I had everything ready to go, the tenancy agreements. I've got those all ready for those tenants, or boot them all out by the time I go back. I think not the tenants, the Simon Roundtree's staff will be asked to leave. I'm going to go and put it to the police that they have no authority, no legal authority to make a decision for those fraudsters, and they shut their mouth. And it wasn't the landowners that said go away, it was the police. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm making this clear. I'm making this clear statement to you, Tony, on this video, that it was your staff. It was your staff that made that fatal mistake by telling that girl who was scared as shit, frightened what I was saying. She was nice about it, but she knows. They've been watching. They've been watching all these videos, and I just want to make certain that it's serious. It's serious, and unfortunately, it's cost them all of ignorance, of not responding to affidavits, and that's what I'm citing Aaron Pascal on, the police, as saying read my affidavit. They're very powerful in the right sense with everything else added to it. So there's so much fraud in this case, and you're seeing every bit of it on Facebook, let alone the native title, let alone anything else in the mortgage fraud as well. So the mortgage itself is serious, dead serious. It's going to bring the whole place down, okay? And with the police interfering, tampering, this is what I want to clear up tonight online, because I was supposed to be gone downline, and I'll have one more day to get things going again and catch up with it. But tomorrow, Tony, one more time, please let me go about my business on my land to finish my job off, because the 6 years is up and it's time to take the land back, because I'm right with everything I've given you. That's substantial evidence to back my claim up, and those boys have got absolutely nothing, no substance to go on than a fraud lawyer. That lawyer won't write to me, won't tell me to back off, none of them, because I know they can't. They cannot do anything about it because they haven't got the jurisdiction to do so, and they caused the fraud. Okay, so all the accessories that are assisting the fraud is inside the police, because they've been holding me up all these years. So Tony, I think you should do your best to finish it off, okay? I'm going back home now. I'll turn the thing off, and we'll see you later. Bye for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you up at home. Bye.